Oh my. This should be interesting. I'm about to coach somebody. I'm about to coach somebody who has never played online. What? This is about to be the worst day of their goddamn life. First things first. Do you want to just set your stage to random?
To random as in, like...
Just random, like the top left corner. I'm gonna say we still technically have time, so might as well figure it all out right now. See what's happening.
Yeah. See. So how's your day?
My day barely existed. It's been a very short day for me. I've basically gotten up, just done some work on the computer, got some stuff in the mail I've been setting up, and now we're here. It's been very short.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, that sounds really beautiful.
What's that, sorry?
That sounds like a really nice day.
Yeah.
Just, like, laid
Very
back, right?
very laid back. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot going on.
Those are some nice days, though. Especially before the Monday. Like,
Oh.
I'm not gonna lie. I did an IHOP run at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, so you're down bad right now, or what's the deal? Are you super
Yeah,
tired?
bad.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe down bad, maybe not. What do you mean by that?
No.
What do you mean by that?
It's all
I'm
good.
fine, and IHOP run was totally worth it. I have no regrets whatsoever.
That's good stuff. Sometimes you gotta do it, right?
Yeah. I'm just surprised at the amount of people at said IHOP.
Oh no, I was gonna say it's either McDonald's or IHOP. For me,
Really?
I don't know. At that time in the morning, you could just show up at either one. They're probably gonna be packed, depending on the day. But, yeah, it gets wild.
Yeah, I think when I went to the IHOP, there was some sort of prom night or something.
Prom night.
So
Okay.
everyone was in these big fancy dresses and
Oh, jeez.
tuxedos, and I'm like, I'm a college student.
You just showed up, like, hey guys, what's going on?
And- Okay, it's like 1:30 o'clock in the morning. What are you guys doing here? Don't you have curfew?
Nah, they're living it up. You gotta get that IHOP. You gotta do it.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, why were you there? Same thing, right? There's no.
I was there. I was there because I wanted pancakes.
There you go. See, that's the universal feeling.
Yeah, but if you were to take someone out to prom,
IHOP is fancy. Let's be honest.
you would take someone out to IHOP
Maybe.
for prom.
Well, if they're literally in prom, it was high school, right? Like high school kids. Like how much money do they have? Where are you supposed to take them? Are you gonna take them to the keg at 1:30 in the morning? That's not gonna happen. What's going on?
I don't know. They did it to IHOP.
Oh man, yeah. IHOP. I think IHOP is a level up from like McDonald's. McDonald's is a slap in the face. If you go
Imagine
IHOP
your date takes you to McDonald's.
for prom, go. You never know.
I would honestly, I would understand. I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing too.
All
If
right.
you're like there's broke college student, and then there's like advanced broke high school student who spent all their money on
advanced
prom.
broke.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
next
I
level.
think there's an advanced broke college student. I know there is.
Oh, probably. Depends what year you're
I feel
into,
like
but yeah.
I'm getting there. Slowly.
Damn. You're slowly just downgrading as the time goes by. It's like I used to
Oh
be
no.
I used to be in the yellow at least. Now we're majorly in the red, just as I'm existing.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Because I had to switch majors.
You hate to see it. Well, what are you majoring in now?
I was majoring in computer science,
And then?
but now I'm majoring in gaming and animation with
Okay.
a minor in computer science.
So you okay?
So it's a little,
you went
it's a
more
little
focused.
ironic how bad I am at technology in moments like this with a user interface.
You got to give yourself a chance if you're switching it up too, right? Like, are
I've
you,
never used online Smash Bros. Until today.
so this is about to be potentially the worst day of your life. Just so
Oh?
yeah, just so you know, buckle up.
Oh no, I'm so prepared. You buckle up.
Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna go. It's gonna be
What do
great.
you mean by that?
Alrighty. Let's
Bring it on.
Let's jump into this then. Let's do this.
All right, let's go. Let me like not have my computer on my lap first. There we
Okay.
go. I do not know what I'm doing.
Oh, bro, my chat right now is 11 life.
You were waiting for me. I'm
Oh, yeah.
sorry.
That's
I
a-
didn't know. I was like, oh, okay,
Oh,
that's cool.
No, we're chilling. I was gonna say this is the most talkative I've ever had a student in my entire life. So
Oh,
if we're
really?
no, it's all good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, hey, I've had players who come in here and they're like dead silence. They're having none of it. They're not
Oh, they're all-
terrified, but they're just straight business. You know?
Oh man, I'm kind of like this in tournaments too.
No, that's good.
Some people just don't know what to do with it.
Honestly, it could be a good strategy. But you know what? Let's just fight this out. Fight to the death. Ultra serious.
Yeah. I will
sweating your
fight
life
to
out.
death while talking about IHOP
Okay.
or something.
I'm gonna 0 to death you then, okay?
Oh, I don't. No, you're not.
Oh, it says you. You'll see about that. So far, I'm doing
Sir.
pretty well. Okay.
You're getting lucky. That's what this is.
So far, this is pure luck.
This is.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
you thought I was kidding. You thought I was kidding. What? Okay,
There.
never mind. Damn. All right.
You're not 0 to death anymore.
Now you can die happy. Jab. Oh, she's cheating.
Oh yeah.
F smash on the platform. She's wild.
Yeah. Forced to be reckoned with, sir.
Oh man.
I do not. Oh,
Damn.
and ISD.
Hey, we take those. 100%. Oh jeez. Not like this. Yo, I mean, it worked. Oh my.
You know, that's how most of my programs go. You know.
Just hope for the best and see what. Oh god. Speaking of hoping for the best, what's going on? What's going on?
Didn't think that would work.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna happen at all. I'm like, oh, this is free. Also me dying instantly. Oh, yeah, I'm done. You're only gonna get it
yeah,
once.
that's
Only
fair.
once.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
no, that's fair.
Huh?
You trolled me.
I'm trolling. None of this counts.
Ah,
Literally
no!
none of this counts. It's all good. Please? Not the eye. I'm not gonna talk about that. You trying to F smash me?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I
That's-
wouldn't do that.
That was very convincing.
No, I wouldn't. I would never. Sir. Sir.
None of this counts. That was all a prank. Ashton Kutcher's behind the curtain right now. This is all a prank.
Oh,
So-
gotcha, yeah.
So first things first, when we were in neutral, if I ever had you in disadvantage state, you were very, very quick to air dodge. Okay? I want you to try and mix up how you're getting down at a disadvantage. So you can use your air dodge, but I'd like to see you use your double jump a little bit more. Or just try and use... You can use Nair if I'm like beside you. I really don't want to see you come down with down air too often. You were doing that sometimes. And the thing is, if down air hits, it's okay. But if you miss your down air, it has, I think, the most lag of all your aerials when you hit the ground. If you're halfway through the move. So I'd rather see you come down with Nair, or I'd rather see you jump away.
So, yeah, one of my questions coming into this, to ask you is, I don't really know what to do in neutral a lot. I don't
Okay.
know how my neutral is, like, how you would rank it.
Okay. So I would...
And
Or, go ahead.
I also don't know what to do when you're juggling me.
Okay.
I don't know how else to get out of that than to air dodge out.
So in some cases, you have to give up stage when you're being juggled, right? So giving up stage can look like a couple different things. Giving up stage can be going to a platform, literally just moving away from center stage, or if you have to, the worst case scenario is going to the ledge, right? So actually like hanging from the ledge. So
Well, when I'm being juggled though, that I can't
Yeah.
really move.
So there's a difference between being juggled and being comboed, right? So if I'm comboing you, then yes, you have to do a combo breaker. You can use your up B in the air. If I'm like right up on top of you, hit me with your up B, that's totally fine. Or you can try and air dodge or double jump out if my combo's not fully true. If I'm like, let's say up tilting you and you're way up here, right? If you're way up here and whether you have your jump or not, let's say I'm just walking around and as I get close to you, I just go like this, or I go for an up tilt, or I jump and I like nair you or something like that. If I hit you, that would be a juggle situation, right?
Yeah, like when you're doing this and they're just in the air.
Yeah, I'm
and
just
you
in the
can't-
air, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and Excuse me.
So if I'm just doing this kind of thing, or so if you have me up here, let's say for example, and you're not comboing me, like this is not a true combo at all. Let's say you up smash me or up tilted or falling up air or something, then yes, I'm being juggled. And if you are playing, let's say, a very patient or methodical Lucina, and you're just walking around and you walk underneath me and you go for your up tilt and hit me, then eventually I have to give in and say I'm going to a platform and I'm going to try and shield to try and get down, or I have to go to the ledge, or I have to go to the actual ledge like this, right? If I think that I can land on top of you, then that's when I'm going to get reversed, right? Or I'm going to get punished. I shouldn't be able to just land on top of you and come down with like a down air or a nair or something like that. I have to try and land where you're not.
So can you try and juggle me so I can try it myself?
Okay. I don't know. I'll have to put some damage on you
Like
first.
you were like up kicking me. Yeah, like that.
So this
I
is a
can't
combo.
get out of that.
Yeah, this is just a true combo. You basically can't
Oh,
do anything.
okay.
That's just Falco stuff, right? If I'm doing that,
Okay. Just accept fate.
basically you can try and DI in that situation. So if I can say this specifically for Falco, if I have a platform in front of me like this and I start a combo right here, I'm going to try and take you to the right, right? I'm not going to combo you to the left over here because my airspeed is so bad that if I were to jump up and try and come over, I'm going to land like right here, right? Versus if I go the other way, I can land on the platform, no problem. And from the ground to a platform, I would say 95% of Falco's combos are true. But if I go from the ground to the ground, nothing is true. As far as a juggle situation, I guess here's another thing you could use. If you're genuinely being juggled and it's not a combo at all, one of the best ways to get out of those situations is to use your aerial drift. Okay?
My aerial drift.
Yes, just drifting left and right with your control stick.
Ah, yeah.
Right? And the reason why that's so good is, let's say, for example, if I have my double jump, air dodge, and I use my aerial drift, I can really mix up where I'm going to go, and at the very last second, switch direction and make it very hard for you to try and track me. If I'm going to try and mix you up, I do something that looks like this. So I jump, use my double jump, and the entire time I'm using my aerial drift going back and forth, right? Because I'm not just going like this and jumping like in a very smooth arc in one direction. I'm going, let's say, jumping, going back, jumping again, and let's say air dodging up to the platform, right? And the idea is you're trying to shake your opponent away from you. Although I landed in the exact same spot as where I started, it's the fact that I can potentially catch you leaning and throwing out an attack in the wrong direction, right? So let's say if I go like this, right? This is my mix-up, something like that, and you're trying to follow me on the ground. If you're doing this kind of a thing, at the very last second you go like this, because you thought I was going to go like this, for example, or you thought I was going to land over here, or maybe you try, like, let's say, jump and fair or whatever. If I air dodge the opposite direction, although I didn't technically get down, I now know that I can now see that you're in a animation over here where you can't possibly recover and now punish me for doing this, such as like coming down through the platform.
Got it.
Right? Your aerial drift is actually pretty good with this character, right? So don't overlook it and think, okay, well, I'm just going to go like this and hope for the best. Like to go all in the same direction. I would say, for the most part, when you're mixing somebody up and trying to land, you can potentially switch directions between 3 and 4 times. So let's say if I was to jump to the right, jump back to the left, drift to the right, then air dodge to the left, that's 4,
I see.
right? Versus just going like this or something, like just all in one direction. Let's fight this one out. We'll talk a little bit about, or no, we'll talk about the disadvantage and like the juggling type of stuff, and I'll show you, or I'll point out like if you have me in a bad situation, what I do to get down. And also, I'll talk about what you could have done to get down if you happen to get juggled for a long period of time. Okay?
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Then my neutral.
Yep, we'll talk neutral right after this.
Thanks.
All right, let's do it. Fight to the death. The double roll? You wild. Look at us
So
not
wild.
teching.
Imagine tech.
What? Oh, I have no jump. You have no
Oh
jump?
no, I didn't have a. Nope, I didn't have a jump. Okay. Yeah, it's always the goal for me.
So that right there was not true. Right? I went from the nair to the up.
So I
to the,
could
tilt.
have dodged that.
You could have jumped out, you could have air dodged out, you could have countered. Anything that's frame 9 or faster you could have done, which is a lot of things. Not the rolling, she's trolling. Oh, she's dead, that's crazy.
No.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Or I'm a nut, you know.
What? Not a nut? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Oh,
by
I'm
that?
a nut.
Oh man, not the footstool. Fine, I missed it. It's okay.
Oh, what a shame.
So we're gonna talk about that down air too, okay? We don't want to do those down airs when you're ledge trapping. Although my down air is different because it combos into something. Your down air, like it could, but you only want to throw it out over like a get up attack. And it's very committal if you happen to miss, right? Oops. Okay. So right there, I would like to see you go for a juggle situation with an up tilt versus a fair, right? Oh, not like this.
Oh, no. Yep.
You hate
No.
to see it.
No. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.